creative. Little background music. Yeah, I'm going crazy. All in my basement down here. I'm losing my mind with all this social distancing. All right, let's get back at it here. This boiler is equipped with a way to heat water. All right. Went over this early in the year, but this is called a tankless system. Hence, there is no tank here. Okay. There's a copper coil that goes in, and it goes around in a circle. It's very condensed, and the cold water would come in. It's shut off right now. Would go inside here, go around that coil, and sitting in the water in the boiler, the boiler water would heat that water. It would come out here to this device. All right, this water comes out at random temperatures, so it has to be regulated. This is a I'm having a blank here. Mixing valve. So this mixes hot and cold water. So you have the hot water coming in here, we have cold water coming in here, and then we can adjust the temperature to our state code, our state regulation, which is 120 to 130 degrees at your kitchen sink. Okay, and then it comes out mixed at the proper temperature, distributed to the rest of your house. So my system, as you can tell, is old and corroded and crusty. This boiler is 20 years old. This is a very inefficient way to heat water. They have a lot of them, and they're out there everywhere. This unit being the age that it is, what happens is that coil inside is only a 1/2 inch thick. So over time, it gets full of sediment and corrodes. And I'm getting a text message, so I will shut that off. So it gets sediment in it, it corrodes, and it doesn't produce a regulated temperature. The shower water temperature will go up and down, up and down. And another downside to this system is this boiler has to constantly stay ready, stay hot in the event that you want hot water. So on a nice summer day when everyone's at the beach, hopefully we all get to go to the beach this summer, and no one's home, this boiler is going to run. It's going to waste energy. It's going to burn fuel. In my case, it's going to burn oil to have hot water, even though no one's home. Right? This boiler doesn't know if you're home. It expects you to be home. It expects you to have hot water when you get home. So I didn't like that option. In the summertime, I don't want to be burning any fuel. I don't want to be wasting any fuel. So I changed the way that I heat my hot water. And you can see, because these can be replaced. You can take this whole chamber out, put a new one in, and it'll work, and it'll work better. But it's still an inefficient way to heat. And you get some leaks in the summertime because it's sitting. The gasket doesn't get heated, doesn't expand. So I shut this off. It's bypassed. But in the event that I needed hot water, I can lift this valve, change the settings on my control, and it will produce hot water. Not efficiently and not at a regular rate. So I installed a different system, and I will show you that system now. All right. Don't mind me. I have kids, and they have clutter. So what we have here, HTP electric water heater. Okay, look at the installation date. Isn't that crazy? 2/20/2020. Man, we were still in school that time. Oh, I missed those days. I used to have an on-demand system here. That's what those pipes were for. One was a vent for the combustion products, and one was a fresh air intake. That system failed, so I had to remove it. I couldn't get parts for it. The company is out of business. So I went electric because I have solar. I don't have to pay the bill. I don't have a solar bill. So for me, the best option was go to electric. This tank is made of stainless steel, not the outside, the inside. And it's guaranteed for life. So that was a excellent benefit for me, okay? Hopefully I get to use that warranty. Anyway, so stainless steel tank, guaranteed for life. I think it's a 53-gallon hot water tank. Stores 53 gallons of hot water. There's dials in here and down there. The temperature comes set at 125 degrees. I've created a way to getting more hot water out of this tank than probably than I need. But regardless, what I did is inside I turned the temperature up to 165 degrees. Now, our kitchen sink's only supposed to have 120 to 130. So I regulate that with, again, a mixing valve. So I turn that water up. So inside here, we got 165 degree water. So when it comes out, as you can see here, this is my water inlet. Comes down here, goes over there, fills my tank. And then it comes down here and it comes to this mixing valve. That's just straight cold water. So when this water comes out of here, it comes out at 160, 165 degrees. It hits this mixing valve and it gets diluted with the cold water. I set this dial right here. I run the water and I'll be able to change the temperature by this dial here to regulate my code specific requirement at 120 to 130 degrees. I have it set for 125, I believe. So obviously no one's running the water right now, so it's not showing that it's hot. As you can see, if you see up here, that was my propane feed for the tank system that was here. No longer need that, so I don't have to pay to heat water that way. But I still have another backup system. I have a Renai tankless system that is piped for my addition only. Check the time here, 6 minutes. So that system only heats water for my master bathroom. Okay, but in the event that system failed, I piped that to my basement and tied it in right here. So this red pipe comes from my addition and I have a valve there. So that valve is shut off so I don't bring water from my addition to the lower unit. But when my other unit in that closet did fail, all I had to do was open that valve and I had hot water. Okay, so that was a backup. So now if that system fails, I have that to supply hot water. If that system fails and I don't have hot water to my master, I can open up that valve and I'll get hot water to my master from that tank. And if both those systems fail, I can open the valve to the boiler and get that inefficient hot water from my boiler. But it is it's hot water, so I'll take it if I need it. I'm going to stretch this video a couple minutes to show you one of the questions I had on the test. I'm going to spare you a walk around of my boiler and show you all, my basement and the baseboard loop, because just to save time. All right, so I have a couple of mixed products here. I have a bunch of stuff. I have PEX going out to an outside shower. I have the orange PEX I use for heat. So they're getting all squirrely on the wall over there. Kind of wanted to show you that. But I have black steel for gas piping, which goes straight down that way, all the way down, and goes to my cooking stove that's at that end of the house. And then I also have this. You remember that stuff? I know you worked with it. CSST, corrugated stainless steel tubing, CSST. Now, a lot of guys don't like to install this. A lot of people don't like to install it, professionals, because they think you can't make it look good in the basement. But I think that looks pretty straight. I mean, I could probably put an extra clamp on it here and there, but that's a pretty straight run for pretty much a flexible piece of steel pipe. Again, some baseboard jumping down there. This is just a big loop that goes around my basement. Jumps up there, goes back down to this piece of baseboard. That goes across. You guys think I got some organ skills? Nope, I do not. Baseboard goes there. Oh, you think I'm a drummer, right? No way. And it comes this way, and it loops around, comes back up, goes that way, and then right back to that return line. All right, so it's not too far away, just a big circle, and I'm getting to the end of this video. So that being said, I hope these videos send, because I'm probably close to 20 hours of working on these videos, a few hours every night, a few hours every morning, a few hours in the afternoon, trying to send them, trying to upload them, trying to name them, number them. I've had the questions done, like I said, since Monday morning. I just can't get this video sent off. But we're at 10 minutes here. I lost track. I think this might be video 4. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out when I'm numbering them. So I hope these videos are useful. I create them to keep you involved in the trade here. I mean, we're in a shop setting. I can't just keep giving you worksheets to do. I just don't feel like that's realistic. I want you to be able to look at something that's real, be able to identify it, be able to name it, and see it and see how it's installed and how it works. So that's my reasoning for creating these videos. If you have any questions about any part of the video, anything in my basement, personal or otherwise, shoot me an email, Google Classroom if I can figure that out, and we'll get through this, people. Stay safe, stay healthy, get outside, get some fresh air, some exercise, get some chores done, help mom and dad at home, and I'll be seeing you as juniors. All right, folks, take care.